Yeah.
And to that point of like everybody in your ear, it's been 2 times in my life where I had to go through a period of isolation. And I think both times was God put me there, but the first time I just was like, okay, I'm here. Like I chose to go through that period of isolation, even though I didn't realize that that's what it was. And then the second time was when, Dahl and I got into it, my friends that I fell out with, my family, and, I went through this period where I was like by myself and I didn't have any outside voices or anybody to tell me what I should do.
Yeah.
And I had no choice but to listen for God. Even before I knew that I was listening for God, that's the first time it happened was the first time I heard God's voice. And I remember when people would say things like that before I heard God's voice, and I was like, is it audible? Like, what does he sound like?
It's a deep voice.
I mean? But as I have been studying telepathy, and that's a whole other conversation, but I understand that God's voice is this knowing within yourself, and it is essentially God speaking in your brain or in your heart, because it also comes, it's a knowing and it's a feeling of clarity that just it can overwhelm you at times.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like people say that gut feeling that you have, but then it also at times comes with like a download of information that you weren't even thinking about. And then when you really sit down and think about it, it's like, this definitely didn't come from me. I don't even think like this.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and it's just something that will happen if you want it. Like and even if you don't want it, God will position himself in your life and in your heart when you need it and when you're receptive to it. So if that has never happened to you yet, just ask God for that experience, and he will give you that experience when the time is right. That's what I'll say.
Yeah.